Everyone, it's Allie, and welcome back to my podcast and talk show. Today, we're going to be talking about the amazing digital circus. This is a video concept I've been thinking about for a while, and we're just going to be talking about the theories and the show and everything in general. And, ignore the holes in my shirt. I'll talk about that in a minute, but it's because I bite into my shirt often when I get nervous, but that's a topic for another time. But, we're going to be talking about the amazing digital circus today, because last video I was going to talk about it, but we couldn't because I was talking about other stuff, so this video's for that. Spoilers ahead, obviously. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Skip past this video. Go on with your life, but go watch the show, please. And I have an important announcement to make before we start. We've gotten an editor named Oliver. He is editing this video as we speak. And he does a very good job at editing. I'll tag him in the description before I post it. And he's an amazing editor. And last video I couldn't get one because I can't edit for the life of me. So I got an editor named Oliver. And Oliver's one of my best friends. So I love you, Oliver. And have fun editing. So but anyway, let's get started. If you live under a rock and you don't know what the amazing digital circus is, it's a TV show, indie TV show, that came out in October 13th, 2023, on my birthday party. I was actually at a birthday party when that came out. And I watched it for the first time and I fell in love, and so did millions of other people. It came out and it's one of the most popular indie TV shows to ever come up on YouTube. And once it gained popularity, more episodes started to come out, and the voice actors are amazing, but I'll go into that more later in the video. But everything about the show is amazing. The plot, the story, the characters, the voice actors, the community, the fandom, a lot of stuff. And after episode 1 and transition to episode 2, once they gained popularity, they started releasing merch, more merchandise. And they released t-shirts and plushies. This is Zubul. I'm going to hold her for the rest of the video. I'm going to scoot back so you guys can see me. Hold up, guys. I broke the chair. Oh my god. My stool. Well, I was trying to scoot back. I'm going to go fix this. I'm going to get another stool. I'll be right back, guys. I got a new stool. Here we go. Let's continue. Wait, let me make sure we're all good, okay, guys? Okay. As I was saying, I'm so sorry about that, but as I was saying, merchandise. They released many merchandise like plushies, t-shirts, all that stuff, and they even got all above and beyond, and they went to Hot Topic, and there's so much merch all over the country, and they even opened up cafes and all that stuff, and it grew really big. The show grew big, and when a show grows big, there's also its problems, and we're gonna go deep into that today. So main thing is Gen Alpha kids. If you haven't heard of the amazing digital circus, or you've never even watched it, then you might have heard of it from brain rot. When it first came out, it was its biggest target because it was popular and a lot of people knew it. So a lot of brain rot stuff came out with it. And so did its theories. Theories have been proven wrong. Some have been proven maybe still there, and some of them correct. And mainly thanks to MatPat, I know some of these theories, and thanks to resources I have online. So what I found is, and I'll be discussing those today. But as of today, only 7 episodes are released, and we still have 2 more to go. So today is December 13th, and yesterday was its most recent episode release, episode 7. And we have a lot to go over, but we still have 2 more episodes left, and I will be talking about them in the future. But anyway, my first theory is that Kane can actually control minds, and he lied to everyone. This theory has been proven correct. Why? Well, first of all, if you haven't watched episode 7, at the very end, Kane, it was kind of confessed in a way that Kane could do that. And when Jax was about to press the button, Kane forced him to press the red button instead. And if Kane can't control other people's minds, then how did he do the stupid sauce? And how did he do the vegan thing? You know how Jax went vegan? How did he make Jax go vegan? And how did they make him forget their own names? I think he has this power because he doesn't want them to leave. He doesn't want them to leave. And that exit is actually an exit. Because he forced Jax to press the wrong button so they can't leave. And he made Jax tweak out all of a sudden so they can't leave. So all that stuff. I'm gonna fix. My camera keeps falling. I apologize. That's gonna be like all over throughout the video. As I was saying, oh my goodness. As I was saying, and Kane does not want them to leave, and that's the thing. And I understand that he's an NPC and he doesn't have emotions. He doesn't have human emotions, and so he doesn't want them to leave because he'll be lonely. And they're starting to realize that because Kane forced Jax to do that. And Jax almost abstracted before, if y'all didn't catch that, Jax almost abstracted at that point, but it didn't work because Palmy saved him very last minute. And I feel like Kane can save people from getting abstracted, but he just doesn't. I feel like that's a little theory I made of myself. Kane can save people from getting abstracted if he can control other people's minds and read them. Then he can help people, prevent people from going insane. And that's the thing. Like, we all know, like, everyone in the circus has their own problems. Jax is insecure. Ragatha is just trying to be nice to everyone. Palmy is anxious all the time and scared. Zubal's insecure about their body. Well, their body is like, she just doesn't know, like, what to do with it. Gangle's the sad one, or the crybaby. Kinger is mentally unokay and he misses his wife. I mean, I would too, dog. And is that everyone? I think so. I can't keep track anymore. There's too many people in the cast. Anyway, but oh my goodness, I need to actually take a break or some shit. But Kane can actually control their minds and prevent them from going abstracted. But he doesn't do that. Why? I have no idea. We don't know. Maybe if he can prevent that, we don't know why he doesn't yet. That's the thing. And especially with all of the chaos going on between episode 5 and episode 7, there's gonna be a lot going on. And especially between Jax and Palmy's argument. And another theory I have relates to the script. When Kinger said Scratch was the first one to abstract, I believe Kane was responsible for that. Because Scratch, according to the character files, there's a character named Scratch in the Amazing Digital Circus. Scratch is an abstracted dog. Literally, in the background of the first episode, you can see his door and his face cut out. You can literally see him. He's a dog. His name's Scratch in the character files, according to Reddit. And anyway, and we don't know anything about him because, of course, he didn't appear in anything. But he did appear multiple times in the background, and as I mentioned in the script earlier, he appeared as an advertisement for in episode 4 as like a little hot dog brand, and he did this, and same thing for episode 5. He appeared as a hot dog, as like a hot dog company. And get this, if you remember, there was a hot dog necklace that fell on the ground in episode 7. I feel like that relates to him. I think Kane is I feel like Scratch is a character that will be relevant in the next 2 episodes. And the thing is, episode 7 was not related to a beach whatsoever. I know like all the advertisements around it was like gonna be a beach episode, but it's not. They made it a whole completely different adventure for like lore. And sure, we found out more lore and stuff, but it just left us with more questions. And that's the thing. And that's what I have for the episode. I want to talk about the voice actors. The voice actors, Michael Kovach, Lizzie Freeman, a bunch of other people you guys might know. And we all know Michael Kovach. He's everywhere. Angel Dust, Pilot Angel Dust, just what's that guy's name? N from Murder Jones? I haven't watched Murder Jones. I plan to watch that. N from Murder Jones, and Dowie from Poppy's Playtime. He is everywhere. You'll find him most places. And you might have heard of those games and shows before, and you might not even realize Michael Kovach is in there. And and that's the thing. And then there is a little incident. The voice actor, Zubul, used to date Michael Kovach, the voice actor for Jax. Now, they used to date for a little bit until they broke up this summer, very recently. And the thing is, like, all the voices, all the script has been recorded already, so most likely they were still together while they were recording it. So, but we don't know. We don't know anything until more episodes. But that's just a little fact there. I love, and they sometimes give little sneak peeks during their during conventions, I believe. They give out little sneak peeks, and like maybe max a minute long of like a sneak peek. And I've watched the episode 6 sneak peek and the 7 sneak peek. 6, 7. Okay. That was okay. But anyway, I did watch that online, and I did not expect what was going to happen for episode 7. No one did. No one thought episode 7 was going to happen the way it did. But guess what? It did. And here we are. All of us are left shocked after that, and everything. And good news is it came so far. It's even on Netflix, everything. You can go watch it right now. It's on Netflix, it's on YouTube, it's on a lot of platforms. By a lot, I mean 2, just Netflix. But you get the point. And it's everywhere, really. And you can go watch it, and it's really entertaining to watch. And especially when it came so far to go on Netflix and get a award for it, I think. I don't know. I hope, and if they did it, they should get an award for their show. Because if you've known, like, Gooseworks responds to questions in her tweets. Gooseworks is the creator of the amazing Digital Circus, by the way. And she has responded to different questions over Twitter. And many things left fans questioning, including me. If I can remember, at one point she made a tweet. One person asked, is Jax gonna be okay in the next few episodes? This was posted right after episode 5. And Gooseworks responded with, I think you're gonna like what we have planned for them. Thing is, Jax is my least favorite character. I know, throw tomatoes at me. I'm sorry, Jax is my least favorite character. But thing is, I just think he's immature. And I know, I have a Jax t-shirt, but I have a lot of merchandise of him. But he's my least favorite character. I like all the characters, but he's my least favorite. And we almost saw him extract. And if he does abstract, or someone, I will genuinely be sad about it. And I think a lot of fans will be. Because all 6 members, Kinger, Pomni, Ragath, yeah, there's 6 of them, 6 cast members. They will be the fans will be upset if any of them extracts, and that's just fact. Like, as we saw, Jax almost abstracted, and a lot of fans went crazy over it. So I think if anyone abstracts, even if it's a least favorite character, like, I don't know. Even if it's Kane, we never know. He could have shined, even though he's AI. You never know. Even if he did, the fans would be devastated. And I also think Kane is probably evil. Mainly because of what I explained earlier. He can stop abstraction. But I think he can stop it because if he can control other people's